Good afternoon, everyone. Grade 6 students, if you can hear me and see my screen properly, please raise your hands. Students, show off your hands if you can see my screen and listen to my voice. Thank you, Salim Ahmed. Thank you, Ghaith. Thank you, Abdullah Ali, Fahd, Khalid Nawaf. Thank you, all my students. And now kindly put your hand down so that we can start our lesson. Let's cut to the chase and start with our lesson. Today, inshallah, we are going to have lesson 5 in unit 9. The title of unit 9 is Good News, Bad News. Today, inshallah, in our lesson, we will have reading. All students, by the end of our lesson today, you should be able to read a text for specific information. And I will ask one of your colleagues in the class to read the objective again. I will choose and pick Khalid Nawaf. Are you there, Khalid?
Yes, teacher.
Good afternoon, Khalid.
Afternoon, teacher.
Khalid, can you help us read the objective of our lesson today?
To read a text for specific information.
Bravo, good, Khalid, good reading. At the very beginning, students, let's start with the pre-reading. Read and learn. Before we start reading, you have to learn about these 8 vocabularies. These are important in our lesson today. These 8 vocabularies are important for comprehension. So all students, listen carefully. Keep yourself muted, turn off your microphones and listen carefully to me and try to repeat. Surprised. Surprised. Fisherman. Fisherman. Delicious. Delicious. Silly. Silly. Wish for. Wish for. Spoke. Spoke. Pull. Pull. Disappeared. Disappeared. So now I will ask one of you students if you are ready to participate in the lesson. I want one of you to read these vocabularies again. The chance will go to Adam Muhammad. Are you there, Adam?
Yes, Miss.
Adam, we need your help to read these vocabularies again. You can start.
Fisherman, delicious, silly. Wish for, spoke, pull, disappear.
Bravo, Adam. Good reading. So now, students, let's look up these vocabularies in the dictionary. Let's learn more about the meaning of these new words. Teacher, what is the meaning or what are the meanings of these vocabularies? Now, students, let's learn more about the meanings of these new vocabularies and let's look up them in the dictionary. Let's start with the word fisherman. What is the meaning of fisherman? Fisherman is a man whose job is catching fish in the sea. The one who catches fish in the sea is called in English a fisherman. The plural of fisherman is fishermen. The plural of man, men. The plural of fisherman is fishermen. Number 2, spoke. The word spoke is the past tense of speak. When you speak, this is present. Spoke is the past form of the verb speak. Number 3, silly. When he or she does something that is not good or funny, so he is silly. Anybody or any person who does something which is not good for you or funny for you, so it's silly. 4, surprised. When you suddenly hear or see something unusual, you will become surprised. 5, wish for. To say something that you want to have. 6, delicious. When the food is very nice or tastes good, it's delicious. When you like the food most, so the food is delicious. 7. Pull. When using your hands to hold something and bring it to you. When you pull something, you have this thing near to you. 8. Disappeared. To go away or to go out of sight. To go away or to go out of sight. Disappeared is the past of disappear, and it's the opposite of appear. When something appears to you, it comes to your sight. When it disappears, it's a go away or go out of your sight. So now students, get ready. We are going to have an exercise about these vocabularies. Now students, try to match between the word and its definition. Match between the word and the meaning of each one. The words again: fisherman, spoke, silly, surprised, wish for, delicious, pull, and disappeared. On the other side, from A to H, you can see the meanings or the definitions of these vocabularies. I will read the whole definitions again or the whole meanings again, and you can write on a paper. You can send your answer in the chat box, and then I will select, choose, and pick one by one to tell me the correct answer of each one. The meanings are: A. The past tense of speak. B. When he or she does something that is not good or funny. C. When using your hands to hold something and bring it to you. D. To go away or to go out of sight. E. A man whose job is catching a fish in the sea. F. When you suddenly hear or see something unusual. G. When the food is very nice or tastes good. H. To say something that you want to have. Now I will start with Salim. Salim, are you there?
Yeah, yes, teacher. Yes,
Salim, what do you think is the meaning of fisherman? Read and match by writing the correct
Fisherman?
letter in the... Sorry, Salim, again. What is the meaning
Man
of...
whose job is catching fish in the sea.
Excellent, Salim. A fisherman is a man whose job is catching a fish in the sea. Bravo, Salim. The correct answer, students, is E. Now let's go to Hamza Abdullah. Are you there, Hamza?
Yes, teacher.
Hamza, what do you think is the meaning of spoke?
A.
A, the correct answer is A. Can you read the meaning of spoke?
The past tense. The past tense of speak.
Speak is present form of the verb and the past form is spoke. Bravo, Adam. Let's go to, bravo, Hamza. Let's go to Khalid Ahmed.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Khalid, what is the meaning of the word silly?
B.
B.
When he...
Bravo, good one, good answer. What is the meaning of silly? It's B. Can you read the meaning of silly, Khalid?
when he or she does something that is not good or funny.
Yeah, bravo, Khalid, good reading. Let's go to Muhammad Jabir.
Good morning, teacher.
Good afternoon, Muhammad. Muhammad, what is the meaning of surprised?
Surprise. F. When you suddenly hear or see something unusual.
Excellent, Muhammad. This is the correct answer. When you see something unusual, you will become surprised. مندهش. خالد نواف, are you there خالد نواف?
Yes, teacher.
What do you think is the meaning of wish for?
To say something that you want to have.
Bravo, the correct answer is H, to say something that you want to have. Bravo, Khalid. Let's go to Adam Muhammad.
Yes, Mr.
Adam, what is the meaning of delicious?
G. When the food is very nice or tastes good.
Bravo, when the food is very nice or tastes good, so it's delicious, it's tasty. Bravo, bravo, Adam. Let's go to Anas.
Yes, teacher.
What is the meaning of pull?
Pull. H, to say something that you want to have.
No, to pull something, if you go to the cold store, try to open the door of the cold store, you will find the word push. When you try to go out, you will find the word pull, to pull the door and push the door.
It's C when you're using your hands to hold something and bring it to you.
To you, bravo. The meaning of pull, students, as your classmate just told us, when using your hands to hold something and bring it to you. Bravo. The last one is disappeared. And now moving to Ahmed. Muhammad.
Yes, teacher.
Do you think is the meaning of disappeared?
Disappeared.
Yeah.
Teacher, D.
D, yeah, this is the correct answer. What is the meaning of disappeared, Ahmed? Can you help us read the meaning of disappeared?
To go away or to go out of sight.
Of sight, so that you can't see it again or anymore. Bravo. What is the opposite, Ahmed? What is the opposite of disappeared?
Appeared.
Appeared. Bravo. Good. What is the opposite, Ahmed, of pull?
Push.
Push. Excellent. What is the opposite of delicious? Students, try to help your classmate Ahmed. We are asking about what is the opposite of the word delicious. If you
Teacher,
like
I will
the
help
food
him.
that your mom. What is the opposite of the word delicious? Salim, do you know?
Means لذيذ.
Yeah, this is the meaning of delicious. I am asking about the opposite, الضد, العكس of the word delicious.
Disgusting, I think.
Disgusting, it means مقرف. Yeah, but here's another word, undelicious. Okay, acceptable. But you can use the word horrible. Horrible. Okay? If you like the food that your mom made, it's delicious. Sometimes you go to a restaurant and the food is not good. You can use the word horrible. It's horrible. I didn't like it. Okay?
Horrible. Can I just use it for the food, or can I use it for something else?
For something else, you can use the word horrible. It was a horrible accident. Yesterday, I was walking home from school. There was an accident in the street. It was horrible. Okay? Bravo, good. So students, now I am sure you have learned these vocabularies. Now you learn the meaning of each one of these vocabularies. Now students, I have got a game. All students, I want your help. You can turn on your microphones, but only one condition, to sit in a quiet place. Turn on your microphone only if you sit in a quiet place. Please participate during the activity. Choose the correct answer from A, B, C, or D. Look here, look at this picture. The little boy was what? Can you describe this one? The little boy was when he saw the speaking parrot. Was he surprised, disappeared, delicious, or silly?
Surprised.
Surprise.
Good.
Surprise.
Bravo. Excellent. 2. Linda, this girl, Linda was eating a what meal? A delicious meal, disappeared meal, wish
Delicious.
for, meal,
Delicious.
surprise,
Delicious.
meal.
Delicious.
A,
A.
delicious meal, bravo, good. Number 3, I couldn't find my ring. Where I left it? It just disappears. Wish for, delicious, or surprised.
Wish for.
Disappeared.
Disappeared.
Disappear.
So,
Here.
some of you,
Disappear.
okay, students, wait, please. Some of you say the answer, teacher, is disappeared, and some of you say the answer is wish for. Wish for is a verb. So, wish for what? I couldn't find my ring. You have got a ring, and you can't find your ring anymore. So, you look for your ring here and there, but you can't find it. It just اختفت. It just what?
Disappeared.
Disappear.
Disappeared. Yeah.
Disappear.
The correct answer is disappeared. Now, students, it's time for a practice. Fill in the blanks using the words below. The words are spoke, the past of speak, silly, fisherman, disappear, and surprised. Now I will ask you one by one to help me find the correct answer. I will start with Ghaith. Are you there, Ghaith?
Yes, Mr. Good morning.
Here, good afternoon, Ghaith.
Good afternoon.
So, yeah, Ghaith, number 1. I will help you read the sentence and you try to find the correct answer. Choose from these words: spoke, silly, fisherman, disappear, and surprised. 1. This what is lucky. He lives near the sea.
Fisherman.
Fisherman. Yeah, this man works as a fisherman. So his job is easy. Why? Because his workplace is near his house. It takes no time to go to the sea and it does his job. This fisherman is lucky. Why? Because he lives near the sea. Thank you, Ghaith. Now let's go to Hamza Abdullah. Hamza, are you there?
Yeah.
Hamza, number 2. Let's do number 2. The little girl, what? Quietly to her teacher.
Spoke.
Spoke. The little girl spoke quietly to her teacher. Bravo. Spoke is the past form of the word or the verb speak. Good. Let's go to Abdullah Muhammad again.
Yes, teacher.
Abdullah, it's your time to do number 3. Choose from these words: silly, disappear, or surprised. Number 3.
Okay, teacher. Stop
it.
Ahmed said to his little brother who was acting silly.
Bravo, good Abdullah. Stop it. Ahmed said to his little brother who was acting silly. He was doing something which is not good. He was making fun of his brother. So he is silly. His act was silly. Bravo. Let's go to Saifullah.
Yes, teacher.
Saifullah, let's do number 4. All this mess, all this chaos, fawda. All this mess should what? Before my mom gets home, let's start cleaning up. Imagine that you and your brother made or caused a mess at home.
Disappear.
Yeah, and you try to clean the house, you try to clean up the house. So bravo, the correct answer is disappear. All this mess should disappear. Before my mom gets home, let's start cleaning up. Bravo, Saifullah. Now it's a time for Khalid. Khalid,
Yes, teacher.
Khalid, it's your time to do number 5. The soup is what? Can I have some more?
Delicious.
Delicious. Yeah, unfortunately, Khalid, there is no answer here. There is no choice here, but your answer is correct. Bravo, Khalid. The soup is delicious. Can I have some more? Excellent. If the soup is not good, for example, more salt or too much salt, you will say the soup is horrible. I didn't like it. Bravo. Khalid, let's go to Talal Bashar.
Yes, teacher.
Talal, this is the last one, number 6. Linda, what? Me with her gift, with her present.
Surprise.
Talal, try to read the word again. Surprised.
Surprise.
So I think Talal has got a problem with his internet connection. So the answer is correct. Bravo, Talal. Linda surprised me with her gift. Linda brought you a gift in your birthday. Yeah, Linda brought you a gift in your birthday or a present in your birthday. When you did the present, you became surprised. متفاجئ. Bravo. So, students, it's time for reading. Now, students, it's time for reading. Now we are going to read a story. The title of the story is The Fisherman's Wish. The Fisherman's Wish. Students, I am going to read, and then I will ask some of you to read again. All students get ready. Pay your full attention to my reading. All students get ready because I am going to choose and pick some of you to read again the time I finish reading the story. So students, are you ready? Students, are you ready?
Yes, teacher, we're ready.
Yes, teacher.
Good, let's start. Reading. The Fisherman's Wish. Once upon a time, there was a fisherman who sailed with his son for many days without catching any fish. One day, there was a heavy thing in his net that was too difficult to pull. The fisherman and his son were surprised and thought that they caught a big fish. The fisherman's son had an idea. He pulled the net slowly until he suddenly heard a strange voice. He looked closer and found a tiny mermaid. Tiny mermaid? Teacher, what is the meaning of mermaid? So students, what do you think is the meaning of mermaid? Does anybody of you know what is the meaning of mermaid? Students, can you help me find the meaning of the word mermaid?
Teacher, this one.
This is the.
Yeah, this is an imaginary. Yeah, no problem. You can say it in Arabic. It's an imaginary creature that you can read about in stories that come from the sea and speak to fishermen or some passerbys who go by the sea.
حرية البحر.
So what is the meaning of mermaid in Arabic?
حرية
البحر.
البحرين
حرية البحر.
وبنت الموية.
Excellent.
حرية البحر.
Yeah, this is Khalid and Salim. Khalid Ahmed.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Bravo.
William.
Bravo Salim, bravo Khalid. Bravo Salim, bravo Khalid. The meaning of mermaid, students, is حورية البحر. In Egypt, we call mermaid or حورية البحر جنية البحر. In Bahrain, you call it حورية البحر. In Egypt, we call it جنية البحر. The same. Anyway, now we know what is the meaning of mermaid. Let's go on with our story. He looked closer and found a tiny or a very small mermaid with a colorful tail. Please throw me back where I belong, where I live, the mermaid said. The fisherman and his son were surprised. Please help me get out of here, the tiny mermaid cried. The fisherman helped the tiny mermaid get out of the net, and just before it disappeared, the mermaid said, Thank you for saving my life. Go back home and make a wish. Then your wish will come true. The fisherman felt silly because he couldn't catch any fish and sailed back home. If I only caught some fish today, I would have sold them all at once, he said. He said to himself. When he reached home, he found a big box next to his door. When he opened the box, he cried, "That is what I wished for." The fisherman and his son carried the big box full of fish and went to the market to sell them. When they returned home, he cooked the best fish dish. "It is so delicious. Thank you, father," said the fisherman's son. Now, students, I will lower all hands of you, and if you are ready to help me reading, you can raise your hand. But please, students, only students who are able to read correctly, you can raise your hand. So let's start with Muhammad Jabir, Adam, Muhammad Jabir.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, Muhammad. Muhammad, we need your help to read the first part of the paragraph or the story. You can go on.
Once upon a time, there was a fisherman who sailed with his son for many days without catching any fish. One day there was a heavy thing in his net that was too difficult to pull. The fisherman and his son were surprised and thought they caught a big fish. The fisherman's son had an idea. He pulled the net slowly until he suddenly heard a strange voice. He looked closer and found a tiny mermaid with a colorful tail. "Please throw me back where I belong," the mermaid said. The fisherman and his son were surprised. Please help me get out of here," the tiny mermaid cried. The fisherman helped the tiny mermaid get out of the net, and just before it disappeared, the mermaid said, "Thank you for saving my life. Go back home and make a wish, then your wish will come true." The fisherman felt
Good
silly.
reading. Okay, it's enough for you, Muhammad Jabir. Thanks a lot. Good reading. Let's go to Adam Muhammad. Adam, we need your help to read the next part of the story. What happened next, Adam?
The fisherman felt silly because he couldn't catch any fish and sailed back home. "If I only catch some fish today, I would have sold them all at once," he said to himself. When he reached home, he found a big box next to his door. When he opened the box, he cried, "That is what I wished for." The fisherman and his son carried the big box full of fish and went to the market to sell them. When they returned home, he cooked the best fish dish. "It is so delicious. Thank you, father," said the fisherman's son.
Awesome. Good reading. Bravo, Adam Muhammad. Muhammad Jabir and Adam Muhammad, excellent reading. Thanks a lot. Now, students, get ready. Now you have to answer the following questions. Here, students, you can see 4 questions. Number 1. Did the fisherman and his son catch any fish? Oh, I
No.
will ask
No.
Abdullah Muhammad, if you would like to participate in the activity, you have to
teacher.
connect your cable to your laptop. So let's start with Muhammad Jabir and Adam Muhammad, you had your chance. Let's go to Salim Ahmed. Salim, number 1. Salim, are you there?
In his son.
Salim, listen to me. Salim, listen to me
fish?
while I read the question, and then you can answer. Did the fisherman and his son catch any fish?
Yes.
Yes, how come?
Oops, my mistake. Did the fisherman?
No, they didn't. No, the fisherman and his son didn't catch any fish for days. The mermaid brought them some fish in a box as a gift for them. Okay? So now let's go to Abdullah Muhammad. The second question is, what did the fisherman and his son catch in their net? What did the fisherman and his son catch in their net?
Mermaid.
Bravo, good Abdullah. The fisherman and his son caught a tiny or a very small mermaid with a colorful tail. Excellent Abdullah. Let's go to Anas Muhammad. Anas?
Yes, teacher.
Anas, question number 3. How did the fisherman feel? What was his feeling? How did the fisherman feel after he helped the mermaid and it disappeared? Was he felt silly or he felt surprised?
He felt silly.
He felt silly. Why?
Because the fisherman felt silly because he couldn't catch any fish and sailed back home.
Bravo, good. The fisherman felt silly because he couldn't catch any fish and sailed back home. Excellent. Now let's go to number 4 and the last one. This is Hamza Abdullah. Hamza?
Yes, teacher.
Hamza, the question is, what was in the big box that the fisherman and his son found next to the door?
Fish.
Fish, bravo. The big box was full of fish. Bravo, good. So students, let's go to the next activity. Read the story again. I think it's enough in our lesson to read. We read the story 3 times. Read the story again, circle the false words and write the true word. Here, students, you can see 5 sentences. In each sentence, there is a mistake. Try to correct the mistake. Okay, students? Now, students, I will start with Muhammad Jabir. All students who would like to participate in the activity, please raise your hand. And let's start with Muhammad Jabir.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, Muhammad. Number 1, the fisherman sailed for 6 days in the sea. Here there is a mistake. What do you think is the mistake in this sentence? Did he sail for 6 days? Look here. Once upon a time, there was a fisherman who sailed with his son for many days without catching any fish.
I read again, teacher.
6 days or many days?
Many days.
Many days, bravo. So the correct answer, students, is the fisherman sailed for many days in the sea. Good. Let's go to number 2 with your classmate, Adam Muhammad. Adam?
Yes, mister.
Adam, number 2, there is a mistake. Remember, you have to correct the mistake in this sentence. The fisherman and his son caught a big fish.
The mistake is a big fish. And
Yeah,
the
there is
correct answer is catch a tiny mermaid.
Tiny mermaid, excellent. Wow, the fisherman and his son caught a tiny mermaid. Good, Adam. Salim Ahmed. Salim.
Please help me.
Wait, Salim, listen
Help.
to me. Salim, listen to me. Salim, here in the sentence there, Salim,
I'm here, teacher.
Salim, listen to your teacher, please.
Okay.
Salim, here in number 3, remember there is a mistake in this sentence. Try to find out the mistake and correct it. Please help me get out of here. The tiny fish cried.
The tiny fish cried.
Okay, what is the correct word?
The tiny fish cried.
Yeah,
Cried.
this is the mistake. This is the mistake. What is the correct one? Was it fish? No, it wasn't a fish.
The tiny mermaid cried.
Yeah, the tiny mermaid cried. Excellent, Salim. So please help me get out of here. The tiny mermaid cried. Excellent, Salim. Let's go to Abdullah Muhammad. Here, Abdullah, there is a mistake. Try to find out the mistake and correct it. The fisherman felt happy because he didn't catch any fish. Was he happy? So what is the correct answer?
Happy. Silly.
Silly. The fisherman felt silly because he didn't catch any fish. He thought that he will go back home without any fish. Bravo, Abdullah. The last one, Anas Muhammad.
Yes, teacher.
Anas, when he got back home, the fisherman found a box full of stones.
A fish.
Fish, bravo. So the correct answer is fish. The fisherman found a box full of fish. Bravo, students. Bravo, all students who participated in our activities today. And with this, we reach the end of the lesson. So students, with this, we reach the end of the class. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Have a nice day and goodbye. This is the end of the lesson. See you. Bye.
إن أعجبك الفيديو لا تنسى الإعجاب والاشتراك في القناة.